Hey, what's up everyone? Thanks for tuning in. I'm here to update you. I didn't give you a video yesterday for the recap. That's because today and yesterday, kind of slow, no trades whatsoever. And it's partly because, as you know, if you watch my prior videos, I have got in a bad position with FULC. Trust me, I do not feel good about this one, at least currently. And it's because I got into a bad trade. So I want to show you the setup, show you what happened, and show you where I'm sitting. And maybe just talk about a few of my options. But maybe you've been in this position before. Definitely not a good one. And at the moment, I've got so much capital in this trade that it's basically eaten up my opportunity to trade yesterday and today. So I'm looking to get out of this one at some point. I'm just trying to pick a good spot. So anyways, FULC, you can see the stock here on the yearly chart. Therapeutics company came out with some news recently, and really that sent a catalyst that just really made the stock explode. So I did trade it on this day in particular. I traded it to the long side, and I opened up a short position when I thought it was going to take the turn downhill. And I did that, and I didn't cover it quick enough. So I took it, it was headed a little bit towards the downside, reversed, and just shot up and completely squeezed. So as it was squeezing, I decided, hey, I'm gonna go long on it. I'll still hold my short because I feel like it's still gonna come to the downside, but I'll trade it on the way up. So that's what I did. A long story short, I ended up just holding that trade. That's why I didn't trade yesterday or today. So as we're looking at the moment, unfortunately, it's still holding its gains quite well, which is surprising to me. I know there was some news, but there's just so many, biotech stocks out there, small cap stocks that will, explode on news, but so often they do not hold their gains. So that's kind of what I was thinking, and I thought it was worthwhile to hold this short position. And let me show you something else. I just wanted to kind of compare it to. Now I know not every small cap stock is equal. They're all different, but sometimes you'll see general trends on things where I know with a lot of these, sometimes it's even in crypto stocks or crypto related stocks. There's different themes that they'll pop at different times, and they'll go on huge runs, but not always keep those gains. And SESN is a perfect example of that. So today it had a sell-off, a massive sell-off. It gapped down, and it came off negative 65% today. So this is the yearly on it. Look at this thing. Pretty much just trash. It started here and has been downtrending for the longest time. Did hit some support, but nothing seems to be really sustained. And as you can see, it's had, definite times in the past where it's ripped up. And what was it yesterday? Looked like it was running on a good day, but today it ran up quite a bit, up to $6, and went into a halt. Look at this. This is crazy. Went into a halt and opens up and completely dumps, gaps down. Massive dump right there. So anyways, that's just kind of a little bit of an example. Like I said, not all stocks are the same, so I don't expect FULC to do the exact same move, but I've just seen it so often when that kind of happens. You have these small cap stocks, whatever sector they're in, sometimes it will go on their big runs and absolutely drop. So now I will put the note on here that I trade intraday, and there are times like this where I get stuck in a bad position and I pull the bad move of holding it way too long. But I do not invest into these companies. So I do not purposely invest into these to hold for the long term. I'm just specifically trading them for their volume, for their moving, for their volatility. And I don't go into it with the idea that I want to do research on companies and find out all their whether it's some kind of patent they're coming out with or some kind of news, and then do a background on the actual company to find out where they sit financially. I don't, do the research behind those things, and therefore I'm not investing long term in these stocks, but just trading it for the moves. And with FULC, you guys know I got stuck in this position trading it, so I'm currently shorting it. I still think there is room to the downside on this thing, and that's kind of what I'm waiting for at this point. Now, I know, trust me, not planning your trades is definitely not a good thing to be doing, and waiting and hoping is not necessarily a great thing either. But we had such a push, such a massive move on, what was it, the 10th, that I wasn't really expecting it to hold its gain. So I traded on this day, I traded to the long side, but I did open up a short position thinking it would roll over at some point. And it never really did. At least this week, it held its gains pretty well. But just looking at that yearly, I still believe there's some, room to the downside. I don't expect this to be, a couple months from now, still trading at this price. But hey, I could be completely wrong. I'm not and there's my disclaimer there. I'm not a financial advisor here. Just a guy on YouTube, just sharing my crappy trade here with you. But then again, looking at just looking at the chart itself, maybe this could actually be support for a while, and then it could make even a move higher. So I'm going to have to try to figure out how to get out of this position. But, at the moment, I don't know. Just thinking it's still got potential to downside. Here's my issue is that I'm sitting at such a loss right now that I think it's worthwhile to actually wait for it to come down and then to sell, even still taking a loss, but to take less of a loss versus try to sell the big loss now and then try to work myself back out of it. So I just feel like I have a lot more work to do to try to dig myself out of this versus wait until we can get a better movement to the downside, maybe more towards 1845. We've got an area in here, but maybe even breaking past that, I think might be good. So who knows? I could be totally wrong, but anyways, I came here to be transparent with you guys. Be honest. I made a horrible move here, and I'm currently paying for it because I'm sitting on the sidelines, and I didn't make any trades yesterday or today because of it. So had to update you. So throw in some comments. Let me know how you feel. I know most of you think this is a idiotic move, and it is. I agree with you. Not good. But it's the reality of trading, at least for me. Maybe you're the pro out there and you can tell me everything I did wrong, and I'm sure there's plenty of you who are going to do that. So anyways, I'm welcome to it, whatever. Share your comments, and just let it be known, I do appreciate all you guys for tuning in, viewing this. A lot of these recaps are not sometimes fun for me to do, but I do like to share just my journey, my experience, and how it all goes. So hope you guys enjoy this one. Have a happy Friday, excellent weekend. We'll see you on Monday.